Hello guys, Mark McBride here, and today we're going to be playing Annie in the mid lane in a ranked game, and this is my last promo match to move up. And as I mentioned in my last Cho'Gath game, I've had an absolute nightmare so far, where I have been on 87 LP, I've won, gone to promos, won the first one, and then I've had trolls for the second two matches, and that has happened 7 times in a row. So as you can imagine, that's been incredibly frustrating for me, and kind of makes you want to give up, but just kept my head down, and I'm going to get to it. I've picked Annie because Annie's always been pretty reliable for me, especially last season. I think on average I did about 15-5. So bringing out the big guns. The skin I'm using is Panda Annie. I am running flat AP Masteries across the board, just because I can. I feel confident enough to do that. And I'm running 2190 Masteries. Skill order is going to be QWE, taking opponent R whenever you can. And Annie's Q is an incredible farming tool, really. If you get the last hit and you kill the minion, you get the mana cost refunded. So it's really very good for farming, especially early on. Unless you miss it like that. So yeah, but again, don't think that's going to be a big deal. I would say this matchup is in my favour. However, there will be, so I'm going to miss some more CS there, there will be some scenarios where Kata might be faster than me. So if I miss Tibbers, or I miss my stun, then she will kill me. It's that simple really. And as you can see, because I missed a few last hits, my mana's getting a bit low. So all I got to do is to focus a bit. And I can just get my mana ticking up nicely. And there we go, and as you can see, every 4th spell, Annie's next spell will stun the enemy for 1.5 seconds. Just like that. I'm just going to miss my W because I'm bad. And just one thing to watch out for. Oh, first blood coming down top, so good job to Raph there. And one thing you're just going to have to watch out for against Katarina is the fact she has no mana, and because she's resourceless, she can just poke you down all day with her Q, and that's only really limited by cooldowns, so something to keep in mind. Another good thing with Annie as well is her auto attacks are pretty absurdly long actually, so you can poke people down that way. However, I don't want to be always getting in the range of her Qs, because like I said, she'll just whittle me down. And then once she hits 6, she'll just jump in on me and kill me. So I'm just going to be nice and patient and just getting some good farm while I can. So getting some good damage off on her there, so she's going to have to pop a pot. And we can just go back to farming. Don't want to be too aggro just yet. Oh, god damn it. Never mind. And then in terms of build, I'm probably just going to stack as much AP as I can, and just to truly just focus on being able to burst down their team. They don't really have anyone on their team I'm going to have too much of an issue damaging, apart from Renekton. But he's going to have to make a choice. If he goes full tank, then he's not going to be all that threatening in terms of damage. So I just fired that out just in case she did jump on me. Right, so I'm in trouble here, so I'm just going to go in on her. Damn it, missed my Q. So that was a mistake on my part. And bad time, so that's our lead. All but gone. But again, not a huge deal. I have pretty high hopes for this one. All in all, so we'll pick up the blasting wand. And I'll get some boots and potions, just so I can heal up against all her harass. Good job, Zhonya, for picking up that kill on Katarina. We've got a pretty solid team composition. The brand support was actually a bit of a mistake. In Champion Select, Brand had chosen Leona, and then the guy playing Ez picked Mordekaiser, so then Leona picked an ADC, and then he picked an ADC, and there was no time left, so he just panic picked and just picked whatever, I think, and he ended up with Brand. But again, not a huge deal. I'm sure he'll be able to do just fine. And obviously he's got some good AoE damage that we'll be able to add to our own. And it'll be good overall. And as you can see, the cooldown as well is reduced on your Q, so amazing for farming. And now what Kat's doing here is pretty smart. She's just staying well away from me because she knows I'm a threat. And you know, it's reasonably frustrating, as I do just want to kill her. But again, don't want to get too aggro because I'm pretty much desperate to win this match by now. Just going to pop on my Molten Shield, as it does increase armor and magic resist, so it'll defend me against some of her poke, as well as giving me another stack towards my passive and my stun. So hopefully Zhonya will bring her up mid, and we'll be able to pick up Kata, hopefully, and then I can begin to get fed, hopefully. Alright, so there's a ward there, so she's not going to be able to come in quite yet. Cool, it's not doing too badly on farm. Not doing that great. Oh dear. Cool, she's gonna tick down. So that puts me at 1 and 2. Again, not ideal, but still quietly confident about this one. And that's pretty cool, I forgot about that. That's a new addition. So, nowadays, once Tibbers is up and out, if you cast your Molten Shield, then Tibbers gets a speed boost. So hopefully we'll be able to put that to good use at some point. Good job, Ez. So that puts us back on an even ground with our opposition. And we'll just keep farming.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Have you seen my dirt clippers?
Cool, so she's gonna tank a tower shot there. Right, if Sedge can hit her with her ultimate, I'll be able to flash for the kill, no problem. Right, here we go. There's the slowdown. There's the slow, so I'm just gonna flash in, and boom. Good job, Sejuani. And we'll get the siege minion too. All in all, pretty successful.
Come out, wherever you are.
We'll just push this up. We'll use Tibbers to help us farm. And we'll get some damage off from the tower. So Riven's going to fall to two of them top. So I can see them both, so I'm not in too much danger. I'm just going to back away now.
Have you seen my dirt clippers?
Your turret has been destroyed.
So I'm going to pick up a needed large rod there, and I'm going to start building towards my Zhonyas.
Don't be a scaredy cat.
And the logic behind that is the Hourglass is going to help me avoid Katarina's ultimate almost in its entire duration. So these guys need to back off here. Nothing good is going to come of this. Right, so I'm pretty sure Sedge knows to run now. Nope, she stopped to fight, and she's probably going to go down. Yeah, that's a shame. There aren't too many things scarier than a fed Katarina these days. And she's due a buff apparently, which sounds like a great idea if you ask me. Cool, so Kat is back mid, Tibbers is up, so I'm going to be able to hit a stun here. Right, so if Riven goes in, one, there you go, good job Riven. We'll just carry on back to mid, get some more farming. Alright, so I'm pinging Ez pretty slow to react, so he's going to go down, pretty sure, unless he's got flash and E up. He's dead. Yeah, he's dead. Bit of a shame. So I was going to ask him to pay attention, because that was easily avoidable. So we're going to be able to pick up this tower, no problem. And cool. Right, Tibbs has gone down now, so I'm going to have to back away in a sec. I'll just pick this up as fast as I can. Right, so I'm just going to pop my shield there. There's the stun. I should be able to run on out of this, no problem. Cool, so there's Sedge. Lovely. Absolutely perfect ult. and Riven's right up in there with Broken Wings to pick up a double. So good job team, excellent teamwork, and that's going to put us back ahead. And we're going to be able to pick up our Seeker's Arm Guard. Just sell these potions. Oh, no, there's my entire Zhonya's. That's what I get. Shows how much attention I'm paying. So I'm going to head on over here, see what we can do to help. In terms of positioning... Oh. Right, so I'd imagine Jinx is going to fall here. Cool, so that's her down. Right, so this spells trouble for us, really. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Right, so I'm going to whiff Tibbers. But I've got my Ignite up. Cool, she's going to go down. Lee's going to go down. Boom. That was just about as messy as it gets. So I'm going to have to go this way. Damn. That's a shame, really. But that means Riven should be able to get top. So I'm going to be able to pick up my boots here. And Dragon is still up, so as soon as I'm up, I'm going to head on over there.
Has destroyed a turret.
And see if we can make some plays.
Are we there yet?
So from the looks of things, says she has queued over the wall. She's got Brandon as collapsing in. However, we can't see any of their team, so look, there's two of them. Hopefully she's got Smite up. Right then. So I'm gonna... Do you know what? I'm gonna flash this. So there's one. There's two. I'm a bit faster than her because I have boots. Triple kill. So happy days. That puts me in a pretty strong spot, and we're going to be able to pick up this blue. If Fez doesn't want it, we'll see. I don't mind. Either way, cool. So he's leaving it to me, so thanks, Ez. And then those guys are going to have to head back to deal with Renekton. I'm going to head on right down here to bot, pick up some free farm. As my farm has begun to fall off quite drastically now, but oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. So I'm going to miss all of that farm.
Can they do this?
Well, we're just going to pretend like that didn't happen, and we can head back. So good job, team. Renekton's going to get caught out. Then I can head on up here, get some more gold. To be fair, Riven's probably going to get that Friday.
Try to keep up.
And one of the main reasons I do like Annie is all of her cooldowns are ludicrously short, especially considering how much damage each of her spells does. So I played her before they started to buff Tibbers, and I thought she was ludicrously powerful then, and they've since buffed her 2 times, maybe 3, which, you know, I'm not going to complain about, but I think she's easily one of the strongest mid laners in the game, and I think she has been for quite some time. And, you know, she does lack an escape, but at the same time, she has huge burst damage, an AoE stun.
Unstoppable.
So all in all, pretty damn strong. So I'm probably gonna play her a fair amount this season.
Dominating.
She will probably be my go-to mid laner. And then I've got Cho
Has destroyed a turret.
and Zhonya in the jungle. They're my current favourite picks.
Shut down.
Cool, so we can just push this up. Alright, we'll head on around here with Brand. So there's Jinx, if I can catch up to her. Right, I'm probably going to need to back off. I'm just going to loop around. See if I can catch anyone out. Just going to let Sorcery face check so I don't get insta-gibbed. Cool. So we lost sight of Lee. So here's Kata. So I'm not in a great position here. Hopefully this isn't warded. I guess we'll soon find out. So Zhonya, no. Instead of using my Zhonyas, I'm just gonna whiff Tibbers to the other side of the wall. Possibly the worst play of 2015 so far. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start building towards a Will of the Ancients. So I'm gonna get my Rabadons, which I've got just about enough for, in a few seconds. And then I'm gonna get a Will of the Ancients, just because it will add a fair amount of survivability, as well as some cooldown reduction. So Riven's in trouble there. Yeah, Jinx is going to fall there, thanks to Brown's passive. And as you can see, just as I'm walking up, I'm just going to start to charge my stun, which is something you're always going to want to do. Like I've been seeing a fair few Annies of late who, so there's the stun off. Cool, so the Ignite's going to pick that up for me. Anyway, like I was saying, I've seen a lot of Annies recently who just don't charge their stun. They just play the game and then they try and charge their stun as they fight. And that's, it's never going to work. You'd have to run a full rotation of your spells just to get that up on the fly. So you're going to want to try and avoid that. So anytime you're not in combat, just start charging it up. Cool, so there's a good slow there. I'm just going to flash in there, pick up the kill. Then I'm just going to bring Tibbers down here. Going to use my Molten Shield to get his little speed boost, and then he can go in there, he can tank and get some damage off. There we go. Good job, guys. So if Katarina catches up to these guys, she will be getting resets galore, which is the last thing you want.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Cool, so we got Riven going ham. She's gonna die. I'm just gonna wander around here. So there, red's up, so I might be able to catch out Lee here if he hasn't got any wards. And there he is, so I'm just gonna drop Tibbers, and there we go. So I'll pick up the red as well. Then see if I can get around behind Alistair here. And there we go. That puts us on 11-4. Got no complaints from me. And we'll get this minion wave up, and then we'll move Tibbers up as well. There we go, so there's a tower 2. So good job, team. Good safeguard from Lee. Lovely ult from Zhonya. Ooh, so he just managed to skip on out of my W. And we're going to want to back out here. I think we've overstayed our welcome. There we go, so I'm going to be able to pick up a Will of the Ancients. And we'll start building towards a Morellonomicon. Get some more cooldown reduction, why not?
Are we there yet?
So that puts us at 25%. And we'll just carry on charging up our stun. So once we get to the enemy team, we're battle ready. Now I can't imagine this game's going to last too much longer. So as long as we group up.
I never played this match.
So Ez is going to thread the needle there. Just going to back off, drop my Tibbers. There's one. There's my Zhonyas. There's my shields. Oh dear. Just managed to out-damage me. But double kill for Ez. That's a shame. Doesn't look like that's going to kill her. And it's a bit harder these days to stack as much AP now that the DFG's been removed. But I am hoping that they'll add a new item that builds out for needlessly large rods, because I used to like stacking those 3. Mainly just for the flat AP you get. I'm not too fussed on the removal of the active of the DFG, because lovely interrupt there from Zhonya using her Q. But as I was saying, the DFG just never seemed like a particularly fair mechanic in my opinion, as you just got absurdly strong. And the stronger you got, the more AP you could buy, and the faster you could burst people down until you could just obliterate people. Cool, so I'm just going to stay back to avoid getting dived on. So I got my stun up, I'm going to wait for Kata to jump in before I use my Tibbers. So there we go, I'm just going to flash into her. So there's one. There's a double. Shame that I got snared there, because I reckon I could have got a quad there. So Brand's going to snipe that from me. Never mind, I'll let it slide, and this will probably be game. Although sadly I am out of mana, so There's not too much I can do. Cool, so we can just back out here. And then next push will be game, I'd imagine. So I'll just head on down here. My W should be enough now just to wipe in time minion waves. Or at least you'd hope so, considering I have 600 AP. There we go. Oh, well, that's a bit of a shame. I'll just drop that in. There's literally nothing else I can do now, as I've got no mana. So hopefully Az will take the Q and just run. But on the plus side, Renekton's not going to have his ultimate up. Just going to let these guys know that I'm off. Cool, so I'm going to pick up my Void Staff. Just because Renekton's pretty tanky, as is Alistair. So we got Riven pushing up mid. She might be able to win the game by herself actually, which would not be a bad thing. So what I'm going to do while those guys fight, I'm going to head on up here and join Riven. Cool. So this will be game. Hopefully. So let's see if me and Riven can end this. Right, so Jinx hugely out of position there. So I'm able just to insta-get her with Tibbers. Lovely ult from Ez. So there's another one. There's a double for me. Just get Tibbers on in here. And that'll be game. So I've been Mark McBride. Hopefully you found this entertaining, maybe even informative. Don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.